Malcolm Gladwell, a very renowned author, in his book Outliers, has said that if you want to be an expert at something, you've got to give it 10,000 hours of practice. On the other hand, more of a realist, another famous author, Josh Kaufman, has said that if you want to be good at something, you've got to do 20 hours of practice, which means 45 minutes for every day for the next 1 month. Yeah. So whether you want to be pretty good at something or you want to be an expert at something, both requires practice. And practice is one thing that we are so reluctant to do. You know that you have invested yourself into learning different techniques of becoming fluent in English. You've actually spent money. You've spent money on trying to learn English. You've tried to learn the tricks and tips that can help you become fluent in English. But what about practice? Have you practiced enough? Have you devoted yourself, given yourself a proper learning mechanism where I'm going to devote these many hours every single day towards learning the language or becoming fluent in English? Have you actually done that? Because that is one single most important thing that is going to get you there. Yeah, let's try and understand it from the perspective of learning a sport. I want to learn to cycle. Our cycling is just too easy. Let's take up something else. I want to learn swimming. I want to be a good swimmer. So I want to learn a sport. Okay, let's say I want to be a good swimmer. And I start doing my research. I start reading notes about it on internet. I start taking online classes. I start learning the different strokes. I start doing everything else. But I'm not actually going in there in the water. I'm not actually taking that leap of faith. I'm refraining from doing that because that is difficult. It's uncomfortable. Who wants to be uncomfortable? We are good. I am cozy here on my bed. I'm very happy. I don't want to get out there. I don't want to practice. Practice makes me uncomfortable. But practice is the only thing that can actually make me into a good swimmer. I cannot learn to swim unless I go out there and take a dive in the water. I put my legs, my feet in the water. That is needed. Otherwise, it's all a waste. No matter how many notes I make, no matter how much of research I do, everything is a waste unless I take that leap of faith. I actually get out there, become a little uncomfortable. I push myself into learning something new. Practice is the key. So one thing a lot of people ask me is, how do I measure my learning progress? Are there any tools or certifications which can help me measure and get ahead? While most such tests are more than 3 hours long, I recently heard about an hour-long English test which gives you a certificate when you pass it. And this certificate can be used as a proof in thousands of universities and colleges worldwide if you want to study abroad. You will be tested for your reading, writing, listening, speaking, all within 1 hour. Isn't that amazing? And do you want to know the best part? You can take this test from the comfort of your home, no appointments, no travel to a test center, nothing. Let me show you how to get it. Just go to this link, englishtest.duolingo.com. Here you will see the practice free button. Click practice free and then you can practice the exam to see what kinds of questions will come in the test. Once you're confident and ready to take the test, just pay a fee of $49, which is roughly 3,500 rupees, and start with the test right away. Go to the link in the description of the video, use my code, and you will receive a discount of 10%. Once done, you will get the result in 2 days. Then you can use the score you get as a proof of your English proficiency. I'm sharing the link in the description. Go and check it out. So coming back, just keep the practice on. I know it is easier said than done. It's difficult to get yourself into that uncomfortable spot every day, but you'll have to do it. I suggest you start using a tracker, okay? Tracker is going to measure your progress. It's very important to measure your progress if you're learning something new. And I would also suggest you to give it at least 100 hours of practice before you can see the magic happening for you. And I'm assuring you the magic will happen for you. There is a very important link in the description waiting for you. Go and check it out, take the test and see for yourself where you're standing right now so that you know where you have to start from. Okay? That's all for today, guys. Thank you very much for listening and watching me all throughout the video. I urge you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, so that we stay in touch. You can also follow me on Instagram. See you soon. Bye. Happy learning.